If you don't already have it open, dig one more time into your working folder for this one image called grayscale.pst. This time, we're driving the car. We let, in the previous lesson, Photoshop drive us to grayscale, and I didn't like any of the three destinations. I want to control the process. Understand something about converting, in my opinion, an image to grayscale. Every image will be slightly different based on the predominant colors that are in it. So you can't really, in my opinion, click a button. We're going to drive. Come down here to this button, half moon icon on the layers panel, and go into black and white. Now it gives us an image that looks a little bit like desaturate, but I guarantee you, you might, if you're working on one of your own images, look at that and go, I don't know, looks pretty good to me. Depends on the image. I like to go into the presets here, and I like to look for one that's close to what I want and then work from that point forward. Like you got blue filter. I'm going to go into maximum white. I need some light here. Now, I like that, but I don't like it enough to stop here. I want to make some changes. Right now, we have magentas, blues, cyans, reds, yellows, and greens. Got all the colors. If I go into magenta, watch what happens to the image. Basically just about nothing, because there's very little, if any, magenta in this image, and blues, and cyans, and even greens. This image is washed with those sunset colors. Where are they? In the reds and the yellows. Now, if you're working on an image of like a seaside with a blue sky, it's going to be completely different. If we go into yellows, watch what happens now. That's quite a change. Now, where do you want to put that? I'm watching the image now. I'm not looking at numbers. How much contrast do you want? Where do you want to put that? Now, again, this is your image. This is your control. The only image, in my opinion, that would work with these reds and these yellows is that image. Now, I did shoot a whole bunch on that day, and I'm sure the same adjustments would work on all the images taken within a few minutes of that sunset. But once you get past that point, you got to do it again. To me, grayscale is not clicking a button. I think you agree. Grayscale is making the choices yourself and deciding what you think is best for the image. And since we're using an adjustment layer, which I love, you can always go back to the original anytime you want. If you are converting an image into grayscale, or black and white, both terms in a sense mean the same thing, this is where you want to be, on the black and white adjustment.